Yes, hello, good morning once again. Let's start our discussion once again in multiplying mixed numbers. It is a continuation of our discussion last time that is all about multiplying fractions. So, kasunod lang ito. And one of the best thing in your book is, kahit mahirap, pinakita ng book ninyo how to multiply mixed numbers using distributive property of multiplication. But somehow, if there is an easy way to learn how to multiply mixed numbers, we're going to use it. So we're going to use it. If you find more comfortable in finding the product or to multiply mixed numbers using the approach in your book, well, that's good. But if you don't have, I suggest this way or manner in finding the product in multiplying mixed numbers. Because personally, I find this way or this process much easier than allowing mixed numbers to deal with the distributive property of multiplication. But I think for me, as a teacher, it is much easier than the distributive property of multiplication to be used. It is much easier if we are just simply going to change the mixed numbers into somehow processes. So let's continue. Multiplying fractions, multiplying mixed numbers. Just like in your multiplying fractions, you remember three things. But now, somehow, in multiplying mixed numbers, you must remember four things. So, this is also considered as tips. So, the first, in multiplying fraction, the first step is simply multiply the numerator by another numerator. But somehow, in multiplying mixed numbers, the first thing that you are going to do is to turn mixed numbers to improper fractions. So, gagawin mo, ang mixed number, gagawin mo siyang improper fractions. The next question is how? So, we're going to answer that later. Next, after you turn the mixed numbers to improper fractions, you need to multiply. O, doon ka na mag-proceed. You'll proceed with multiplying fractions already. It's because it is already fraction, wala ka ng whole number, because improper fractions that you are dealing to. So, multiply the numerator times or by another numerator and multiply the denominator by another denominator. And lastly, since it is improper, most likely that you are going to have an improper answer or improper fraction rather as your answer. So, you need to simplify your answer. And the simplest form of improper fraction is mixed number. So, ang scenario is from mixed number to fraction, and then after fraction, babalik mo ulit siya sa mixed number. That would be the scenario. So, mixed number to improper fraction to mixed number. Okay? So, let's have an example. 2 and 3/5 multiplied with 1 and 1/3. So, or 1 and 1/3. So, if you're going to multiply this, the first step or the first tip that I told you earlier is to turn mixed numbers to improper fraction. But how? Okay? So, it is how you're going to turn improper or mixed numbers to improper fraction. Okay? So, the step, multiply the denominator with the whole number. 5 times 2 is equal to 10. 10, i-add mo siya sa numerator. 10 plus 3 is equal to 13. So, 13 is your numerator for your improper fraction. And copy the denominator 5. Okay? So, multiply. Do the same with other mixed number. Denominator multiplied with whole number. 3 times 1 is equal to 3. So, 3 plus the numerator 1, it is equal to 4. So, 4, copy the denominator na 3. So, 4/3. So, new equation mo is 13/5 times 4/3. Okay, so now, your new equation, by turning 2 and 3/5 and 1 and 1/3 into improper fractions, your new equation now is 13/5 multiplied by 4/3. So that would be your new equation now. So proceed na tayo. Wala na tayong masyadong kahirap-hirap dito because we need to multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. So 13/5 multiplied by 4/3. So multiply the numerators, 13 times 4, that would be equal to 52. So 52 is your numerator. As what I've said, magiging improper fraction ito. So expected natin na ang ating denominator is mas maliit kaysa sa 52. So next, proceed with the third step or the third tip that we are going to use. Multiply the denominators. So multiply the denominators, 5 times 3, and that is equal to 15. So now, ito na yung magiging answer natin for improper fraction pa lamang. So hanggang doon pa lamang tayo sa third step. So the last one, the fourth one, is we need to express the improper fraction to mixed number. So the next question is how we are going to express mixed number or improper fraction rather to mixed number. Yan yung magiging question natin. And I think kasi meron na tayong simplifying fractions in grade 5, I hope it is much faster for you. So you can have continuous division or repetitive division na gagawin mo, or you can have simply subtraction method. But what I'm going to show to you is the division method. So paano i-express ang multiplication or ang improper fraction rather to mixed number. So let's watch. So this is how you're going to express your improper fraction to mixed number. 52 divided by 15, the numerator divided by the denominator. So 52 divided by 15 is 3. 3 times 15 is equal to 45. So subtract 52 by 45. 52 minus 45 is equal to 7. So this is now, hindi mo na pwedeng i-divide ang 7 by 15. So 3 will be the whole number. Your quotient will be the whole number. The remainder will be the numerator, 7. And your denominator is the same, 15. Just copy the denominator, 15. So your answer now is 3 and 7, 15. The equation 2 and 3/5 multiplied by 1 and 1/3. So changing from mixed number to improper fraction. So ang 2 and 3/5 naging 13/5. Ang 1 and 1/3 naging 4/3. So multiplying 13/5 times 4/3, that is equal to 52/15. Or your final answer now is 3 and 7/15. So that is your final answer. So remember just the step, more practice, continue practicing, and God bless.